Hello, this is John Piper with the weekend video, and it's Saturday the 3rd of July. Bitcoin is trying hard to bounce from here, from the low at around 28,000. We've had 5 waves up, possible 1, ABC possible 2, irregular, another 5 waves up, possible 1 of 3, now an A, B, C, which has found support at the C equals A level, which is encouraging, and has now broken above the trend line, which is encouraging, but we need to see a decent thrust, as I keep saying. Certainly above, above 36,655, and taking us up to the target at 92,160. Well, I'm not expecting that precise figure. May be far from it, but we'll see what. That's certainly the indication. 3.2x times 2880. So, yeah, a lot better at the moment, but still plenty of work to do, as it were. Ethereum's also doing fairly well, but the ABC to start isn't too encouraging. But it could be a 1, could be a 1, 2, again 1 of 3, perhaps 2 of 3. But again, we just need to keep going really. But I say this is a slight worry, but it's just one factor to pay attention to. Gold remains a negative with the big ABC down to here, big ABC to here, which looks corrective therefore, followed by an impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could see some upside, but it looks like it might just be a corrective move. Let's expand this chart a little bit. All right, so the 5 waves down looks pretty clear cut really. That's really cool, looking at A, B, and maybe a C, but there's a possible 1, 2 there, in fact, or in fact D there maybe. And it's possible, I guess, that let's see what we got. Maybe that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perhaps, for 3 with a 4. I think it counts best way of counting it basically, but this is quite a sharp rally. So it has got impulsive characteristics, and this is retraced about to the 78.6% level. So that's not the right chart. Let me just change that. So these are the correct fibs. So basically we've got the, let me just expand this. If this were to be a 5, which is not totally impossible, then this is the 61.8% level. It's basically held, on the daily chart, so every day it's bounced below it, but it has actually bounced back again. So there is some support there, which is encouraging again, I guess. So I wouldn't be surprised if we started to rally from here. But Bitcoin's looking better as well. So perhaps we've finally seen the low, or at least finally seen what's about to become a decent move up on these. So this is gold, isn't it? on these markets, and that would be encouraging. Right, and silver's developing a decent 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5 to new highs. So things are improving across the board in the precious metal crypto world, as it were. To be confirmed on the crypto certainly, but silver looking like it's done its first 5 waves up. Now looking at FTSE, this is a long-term chart, monthly chart. This is the 2000 peak, New Year's Eve 2000. Sorry, 1999. That's right. The most bullish day of the millennium, as I said at the time, I think, and it duly fell away, of course, as everybody's bullish and no one's left to buy, and it's going to fall away. Rather like here, when I was speaking at Master Investor in 2009, and you could feel the fear in the room. It was just tangible almost. And so that was a great buying. You very rarely get these signals. This was a great sell signal, not so obvious. This was a great buy signal. Since then, of course, this peak is really where FTSE is now. It's not so far adrift. It was 6,950 back then. It's now 7,123, 20 odd years later. So not exactly a great performance. Anyway, let's switch to a shorter term chart to gauge what's going on now. Not that it's terribly easy with the patterns we're getting at the moment, but I would think we're heading for a peak. That's what I've been saying for a while. There may be a short-term uptrend, but not very clearly so. I think it could be a very major peak. I think it may be a peak bigger than any of us have experienced beforehand, possibly. That's based on the super cycles and such like. and I tend to rely on others for that rather than myself. I'm more interested in the shorter term patterns, but I like to verify what other people are saying and look at the wave counts, etc., and they do make some sense. And the world is in a rather strange place right now, and quite where it's going is not terribly clear, I wouldn't say. And right now it's hard to say what's happening next, but there is a short-term positive here, but it's rather dithery. FTSE may not have done very much since 1999, but the DAX since 2003, anyway, haven't got figures before that. It's up about 6 times or so, so a much more robust performance with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think under the 3 wave, 4 wave down to here, and we're now on a final 5th wave. So again, that underlines the suggestion that once this current move is over, once we've seen at the end of the 5th wave, that we could see some fairly major things happening. Not right now, though. We're just drifting away, drifting around at the moment. I would think we'd probably go higher from here. There's no real sell signal here. Got an ABC here, possible 5 there. We're just going sideways here, really. So not much to report at the moment. Similar on the Dow with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave in progress. So again, a peak now could be pretty important. Let's get down to 3 months of action. We have got a decent peak, in fact. It looks like an ABC, and we're bouncing back up again at the moment. So another high is quite possible here. I think the time of such a major peak could take a while to come in. I think perhaps over a period of time, in fact. Well, the DAX moved up 5 times, but the Nasdaq seems to be up about 15 times. So anyway, we've got a clear. See how there's a 1, 2. Looks like a good sized 3 here. I'm not sure there's a 4 actually. So let me just get rid of the drawings for a second. No, I mean I haven't got the back data, so I can't see what was done before, but certainly it looks pretty good at the moment. Short term, we've got this 1, 2, 3rd wave may still be with us, so we've still got a 4 and a 5 due. So I think we're going to go higher for a little while yet on the Nasdaq. That's all for today. If this was useful, back to report on Tuesday. Subscribers, have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.